The Facebook page is still up of former Hillview police detective John Nissan. There's a picture of him consoling a black woman that had just lost her sister. I believe that photo was taken in 2015 or 2016. And there's another photo opportunity of Nissan with two other black women doing whatever because it doesn't really even matter. But anyway, underneath the picture of the woman that he's consoling who just lost her sister, there's comments like hero of the day because that's actually what it's listed under. And not all white officers are pigs, and we need more cops like John Nissan. And thank you for caring, yada yada. There are hundreds of them. And my personal favorite, we need more like him. And unfortunately, we do. We have plenty more like him. Before I tell you what he did, let me tell you what else he did. September of 2017, he was suspended from his job. He kept trying to convince a woman who was R-rated by a Pioneer Village police chief, DJ Reynolds, while she was living with him, to just leave town. He was actually trying to tell a R victim to leave town. So he was reprimanded and he was suspended. Now, I do need to tell you that Reynolds says that this was consensual. It was between the both of them, and that she had made these allegations up out of anger because their relationship had ended and she wanted money. He wouldn't give her money. So she just said that she was R-worded by him, and that's pretty much it. Reynolds had never been charged, not even in 2017 when this happened, and I looked up some stuff recently, and no, he has been still on the force doing his thing, so it just didn't happen. If whatever happened between them, it just didn't happen. But I'm going to just go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that she was mad, and she did this to get back at him for whatever reason. Now, she had went into Billett County Commonwealth Attorney's office, the victim, and she said that she went to fill out this R report, and Officer John Nissan was there. She was interviewed by other police officers, and afterwards, he had offered to drive her home. During this ride home, he persuaded her not to press charges, not to pursue the case. He persuaded her. Then he actually took her to the perpetrator's home. Who could that perpetrator be? Okay. Well, he took her to the perpetrator's home. And after leaving the home, he took her to Brooks Motel. Now, I'm going to just fill in the blanks, to make the story sound better. He did take her to this motel, but I'm going to say he took her because the perpetrator didn't want her there. And maybe this is how their relationship is, the back and forth thing, So maybe he was being a nice person to just get her a room so that she can get off the streets. And she also was under the influence of something. So maybe he said, look, let me get you this room. Go to bed. When you wake up, you can talk to the perpetrator. And, you'll be, sober by then. I have to fill in the blanks. But while he was there, he demanded oral from the victim. And then he R'd her as well. So basically, this victim was R'd by the perpetrator and then brought to this hotel and R'd again. Yes, they didn't put Reynolds' name in the second paragraph like you didn't know it was him. 2017, 2 victims. No, it was 1 victim. And it was a woman that had some type of situation with Reynolds. And that's just it. And Nissan was actually indicted in May about that. Charges such as tampering with the witness, theft by deception, and official misconduct. So he was actually charged. He did end up going to court, and Neeson was sentenced to 1 year in jail. But he will never serve any time at all. Now, he has to stay out of trouble for 2 years. That's right. So he has to kind of be a grown person. And even though he looks like he's in his mid 50s, in this time he was like in his, I think, like early 40s to mid 40s. So he has to stay out of trouble for 24 months. If he can manage to do that, then this will go away. And I believe that he managed to do that because he retired sometime in July back then. And I guess when he retired, he got all the bells and whistles that come along with a retired police officer. Now, I actually tried to go on that page a few times to write a comment that, okay, he never had to serve that 1 year if he was just going to be a good boy. He never have to serve that time for the R of this woman. But it wouldn't let me. Right? Kind of weird, huh? It wouldn't let me put a comment. I just found that interesting. Well, not really, but interesting enough that I couldn't even put that comment there. So yeah, that page has been up that he's a hero, but I don't think so. I think he's disgusting. And if Reynolds was really in a relationship with this woman and things were ending and this is how she did him, it was very disgusting for Neeson to go behind him. And I also have to say that they said they were going to go and look over other things in the past that maybe Neeson had been involved with. But, you can't hardly trust these people. Yeah, police. You can't hardly trust them. Police. And not just the white police, because if you really do look at my videos, I have put up videos of black cops that did nasty ass shit too, similar to this. Yes. Matter of fact, something just like this not too long ago. So there you go. That was a memory that popped up that I just wanted to share with you guys.